Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today, I want to do something that I never thought I would do. Because after the Avengers Doomsday cast announcement, Robert Downey Jr. took to Twitter and it was basically like, that is a stack of talent. It looks more like a row. That'll be all you think, basically what he said. And Marvel Studios tweeted him and it was like, there's always room for more. So they're not done with casting announcements for Doomsday. So I want to give you my top 12. Well, top 12, but I've combined it 3 into 1, and I've combined 2 into 1, and you'll kind of see why. But these are the characters that I bet you are going to be on the castings, whether if they're hot right now or they haven't announced the entire line of something, which I'll get into that. But I am very excited to do this. So at number 12, I have Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, obviously, we got the announcement of all of these, well, not all of them, but most of the original X-Men at the moment. We got Kelsey Grammer's Beast, we got James Marsden's Cyclops, we got Alan Cummings' Nightcrawler, we got Professor X, Patrick Stewart, we got Magneto, Ian McKellen, and we got Rebecca Romijn as Mystique. So I am actually very curious if they're going to get Deadpool and Wolverine in this. I can't see why you don't, because you have their movie in the MCU. But like, if you want to, I kind of get it, if you want to kind of say something for Secret Wars, like characters we've seen in the MCU, like an MCU movie for Secret Wars, because we don't know, at the moment we don't know the ending of Doomsday, which is a good thing, but we don't know if these characters are going to live, or some of them are going to get killed off, like Infinity War. So whether if these heroes that we see in Doomsday get killed off for the most part, and then our legacy characters, like kind of like how Infinity War, all of our like new people-ish, kind of got dusted like Spider-Man. We only got in Phase 3. Star-Lord and the Guardians got Phase 2, and like Doctor Strange we go in Phase 3, Black Panther we go in Phase 3. So I will not be surprised if like those characters, like our legacy-ish characters like Sam Wilson, Cap and Wonder and all that, they get dusted away or they get killed off, and then Toby, Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, Andrew Garfield, Chris Evans, all of them need to go and like turn back time or defeat Doom in Battle World. So, but no, we definitely need to see Deadpool and Wolverine again. Like, there's no way that you get the X-Men back and don't have, especially Hugh there. And it would be fun to see the communications between both Ryan Reynolds and Patrick Stewart. Like, Logan will listen to Professor X, especially since that emotional connection in Deadpool and Wolverine, and Deadpool will be making jokes the whole time, and then Patrick Stewart will basically just be telling him to shut the fuck up. So that's my number 12. My number 11, these 5 are like my honorable mentions, but I kind of grouped them. But my 11 is Hulk, She-Hulk, and Scar. Only because we got that concept art that we thought was for Doomsday, but apparently it's for Secret Wars, which I don't think is true. But like looking at it, it's like, okay, they're on a Hulk world, so obviously we need to see them in Doomsday, because there's no way that you just throw them into Secret Wars. Obviously, if you're going the route of Tony Stark being a villain, you need Hulk in there. Because Hulk remembers Tony, especially since he's Smart Hulk at the moment. He'll be able to talk to Doom and like you're actually Tony Stark. You're a Tony Stark variant from an alternate universe. And Doom, like, I don't know, throws him across the room or something. I don't know. But, like, you need to have Hulk in there. And She-Hulk, I just love She-Hulk. I like the show. I really like Tatiana Maslany in the role. I like the character of She-Hulk. Scar, we need to bring Scar back because I actually want to see him more, even though that he wasn't necessarily done greatly in She-Hulk. I still want to see Scar come back just for them to kind of pay that off. So at number 10, I have Star-Lord. Obviously, you would need Star-Lord because of one, the Doomsday art, the Secret Wars art, but also because of the post-credit scene of Guardians 3, the legendary Star-Lord will return. So I think he kind of falls into the whole category of like, you need a character that knows Tony Stark personally to get the big reactions because not Ant-Man, but the Fantastic Four, they're not going to know who Tony Stark was. He was dead at that point. And like, same with She-Hulk and same with the Thunderbolts, right? Like, I mean, maybe except for Bucky. But you need those like personal connections to those characters. But you need ones that have been in there since Phase 1. Or have fought with Tony. Because I don't think you're going to get much of a reaction out of Bucky and Sam. You're probably going to get them going like, oh, Tony's at you, but Hemsworth is the one that I'm like, yes, that is what we need. We need more of those OG Avengers that are left, like Jeremy Renner and Hulk and Thor. So yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, there's ones I didn't even mention on here that can be another video, so that maybe I might do a part 3 of this. Let me know if you guys want part 3. But no, 10 I have Star-Lord. 9 I have Charlie Cox's Daredevil. Now, Daredevil Born Again's airing, everyone's loving it. Why don't you bring him into the movies? I mean, I've even seen interviews where it's like, if you ever go into a team-up movie like an Avengers movie, please, for the love of God, do not wear a nanotech helmet. And he's like, oh, why? And he's like, because that's not the character. It takes away all of the emotion. And like, when you take a physical helmet off, it feels real. Which when you have one going on off your face just randomly, it's just doesn't fit. And Vincent D'Onofrio was even agreeing with him. So I think that we will see Charlie Cox. It's just a matter of like, is he going to be announced for Doomsday, or is he going to be announced for Secret Wars? Who knows? But yeah, no, I do want to see Charlie Cox's Daredevil in this. Number 8, we have Wasp. We already got Ant-Man announced, and obviously we saw the concept art of Secret Wars with Cassie Lang hanging out with the Young Avengers. Where the hell was Wasp? We haven't got any mention of Evangeline Lilly. Where's she going to be for this? We need her to be in this. Like, that is a character that you go like, we need this character in here. Especially since she got fuck all to do in Quantumania. I like Quantumania, but sure, God, she had nothing to do in that movie, really. Except for Michelle Pfeiffer's Wasp. But, no, it's just bloody ridiculous. So, we need Evangeline Lilly to get some redemption. Like we're going to have with James Marsden's Cyclops. We need some redemption for him. So 7, we have Captain Marvel. She was actually meant to be one of the face of the MCU after Thor, Cap, and Iron Man. It was actually meant to be her, Black Panther, and Spider-Man. Spider-Man still works. But they haven't really been letting him be in any of the shows in the movie since No Way Home. Because of the way that they ended that. Chadwick Boseman R.I.P. Passed away. And then Captain Marvel, people just hate on because they think that the fucking movie sucks. So I really want to see Captain Marvel in this to get some redemption, because she is, because I know if this is for a lot of people, but definitely for some people, she is better in the Avengers, like in a group setting. Like, she's better in Endgame than she is in Captain Marvel. So it's just kind of one of those things. So I really want to see Captain Marvel in this. Number 6, we have Photon, Michael Rambeau. You announced Kelsey Grammer. How come you haven't announced Michael Rambeau coming back? Where's Tiana Paris? Like, we need her in this movie. Like, after that end credit scene in the Marvels, which I'm not gonna lie to you, that was pretty cool. I flipped out going like, oh my god, what the hell? Because Beast showed up. But how could you not announce her coming back? That should have been your first one or second one after Beast. Like, what is up with that? How come you didn't announce her and yet we're picking up with Kelsey Grammer's Beast in this movie because he's been announced already? Goodness gracious. But we need Photon in this movie, especially since the, what do you call it? Since they're kind of going on with it. Number 5, we have Miss Marvel. Now, this one can kind of go either way, because we did see her in the concept art. We saw her in the concept art. And we also kind of figured that she would be in it. I don't see why you would, because she is apparently going to get a Disney Plus series. I'm hoping that's bloody before Secret Wars at least. But no, so I really want to see how come they haven't announced Miss Marvel at all, really. So I'm excited for that. Now these next 3, I'm shocked that they didn't announce, because these are your main 3 other than the ones you've announced. Number 4 is Rogue. I love Anna Paquin's Rogue. I want to see her again in the classic outfit, in the yellow and green, and with the actual white stroke in her hair. Like, you can keep the same as the movies. It doesn't have to be pure white like X-Men 97 or something. But, like, my god. If you bring back Hugh Jackman, you bring back Anna Paquin. Because that is a relationship that we saw in, especially the first 2 X-Men movies, and then that one scene in Last Stand. And you're just like, we need this in Doomsday or Secret Wars, whatever one they're in, that they're both in together. We need that. And I think that that's going to be something that we absolutely will get in our second announcement, is the X-Men that weren't announced in this one. Now, number 3 for me is Storm. Halle Berry, amazing. I love her as Storm. Yeah, she didn't really get a lot to do, but that's not necessarily her fault. That's more the direction and the writing and that sort of stuff. Mainly the writing, but I do love her portrayal as Storm. I do want to see her back. Because, like, I'm surprised that, like, because you announced James Marsden. When you got to that, I was like, oh yes, Alan Cumming, oh my god. I mean, I was like that with, like, Patrick Stewart, then the X-Men I was mainly like that, but after Nightcrawler, I was like, yes, and then Rebecca Romijn, I was like, oh, yes, okay, I mean, I'm less excited for her than Nightcrawler, but sure. Then I got back excited for Cyclops. I was like, oh my god, yes. I'm surprised that those aren't the people you announced. Like, Storm, Rogue. Next 2 to cast after that. And it's bonkers that you don't even do that. Like, it's crazy to me. So, Storm needs to be in this movie. Like, it's crazy to me that she hasn't been announced yet. Number 2 for me is Jean Grey. So, Famke Janssen, I really want to see her return, because she did interviews around the time that, I think, I think it was around the time that Deadpool and Wolverine came out. And people would ask her all the time, oh, are you in Deadpool and Wolverine? She would be like, oh, yeah, no, sorry, not to this point, but I'm not. No, which is true. But, like, when you watch those interviews, and she's like, I mean, anything can happen, because, like, the Wolverine, because, like, after X-Men 3, I came back for the Wolverine, for scenes in that. I came back for a little quick scene in Days of Future Past. So, like, that, all of that were surprises to me. So, anything can happen. So, obviously, she's open to retain. Like, just announce her. Especially when you have James Marsden. Like, goodness gracious, people. Just announce these other X-Men. Because, will not be surprised that this is going to end up being an Avengers vs. X-Men movie. But I do want to see Jean back in the suit, in the classic looking suit. Let's do it. Number 1, Tom Holland Spider-Man. Why has he not been announced? Now, this can go in a few different directions. One is, obviously, because of he has a movie coming out after Doomsday. Or they're holding up for the second announcement. I want them to announce him in the second announcement, because that is your... That Hulk, Star-Lord, and some other characters that I actually haven't mentioned, I'm surprised, are the ones that remember Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. So you need that in this movie. Like, that is one of those ones that you absolutely 1000% need. Especially Tom Holland. Especially since Robert Downey Jr. was his mentor in Civil War, Homecoming, and Infinity War. You need that. Like, that is one of the things that you absolutely need. But yeah, no. So guys, that is just my few characters that I want to absolutely see in the next announcement for Doomsday, if they do the chairs again, or they do like some other live stream with the cast that's already been announced, but then they add more on. Like, I kind of want them to do a panel, to be honest. Like, start with the ones that you've already done. Like, have them already seen down. So have Kelsey Grammer seen down, have James Marsden seen down, Chris Hemsworth, Paul Rudd, Letitia Wright, Sebastian Stan, Anthony Mackie, all of them, have them seen down, and then have more chairs, and we know that they're going to add more chairs. So then announce one by one your next cast, the next members you're adding to the cast. But yeah, I'm excited for Doomsday. Like, I'm way more excited now than I was originally, because I thought I would just be excited for Secret Wars, to be honest. Because Secret Wars is going to be the combination of every Marvel movie ever. Like, because we all heard that, what do you call it? Because I thought we were getting X-Men in Secret Wars. I didn't know that we were getting them in Doomsday, to be honest. I thought we were waiting for James Marsden and Kelsey Grammer and all them until Secret Wars. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm absolutely way more excited than originally. So, yeah, so guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe to the little bell icon to get enough future videos that I make. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.